Hey everyone, this is Shahid here. I had some questions about the oak removal um, experiment and the treatment assignments. So first of all, thanks everyone for making this great experiment possible and allowing us to get the drone flying and taking aerial pictures every month since October. This is actually October of 2018, and when we reach October of 2017, when we reach October of 2018, we will have done a whole year. So hooray, thanks everybody. And I've hired Amrita to join the team. She's seen the project before and she knows a bit more about remote sensing and GIS than I do. This is my first attempt to play with ArcGIS. I had some questions while I did this. I got the a layer with the GPS points uploaded on top of the layer that has the image taken in October of 2017. So thanks, Francie, very much for working with us to get those points up there. I connected them up with these white lines. And I think you can see, as we've seen before, that there's quite a bit of striking changes that happen when the oaks are removed. And a lot less when the non-oaks removed, and of course less when there's the controls. But my question concerns comparing this to this image, which we use when we give presentations. And I've always used this as sort of a guide, at least from the aerial perspective, as opposed to what's on the ground, as to what the treatments are. You'll notice in the original setup that we had a control, oak 1 logged, oak 2 logged, and then the oak removal. And you can see that removing oaks has a big impact. When we then set up the oak removal experiments, we had the non-oaks removed, we had the control, and then we had the oak removal. And of course, the oak removal had the biggest impact. I'm somewhat surprised here that the control has as big an impact as it does compared to the non-oaks, but you know, such is the world of ecology. When we move over, you can see that the oak removal, again, here's the oak removal, here's the oak removal, big impact, then control and non-oak removal looks quite similar. Again, I'm sort of surprised that the control, that this is called the control here, and that's called the non-oak removal, because there looks like there's some impact there, but not much here at all. Then when we move over to the next set, it says oak removal, non-oak removal, and control, and you can see they all look quite similar. Certainly that is very gentle if it's an oak removal. When we move over to the next set, you'll see it says non-oak removal, control, and an oak removal. So supposedly this is an oak removal, and it seems to me, I'm almost sure that must be the oak removal. When we move over to this display set of 3, it says that's the oak removal, it says that's the control, and it says that's the non-oak removal. You notice there's a GPS point here, which almost suggests that this is a plot corner as well. And so again, I'm not quite sure what we're seeing here. So I think it's worth at this point actually confirming what the plot treatments are. And you can see that if we do this final comparison here, that it says oak removal, control, and non-oak removal, and yet I'm not seeing anything here that looks like it's an oak removal, but you know, who's to say what's actually going on? And there's another GPS point here and here, which suggests that these are plot corners as well. Thanks everyone. If you have any suggestions or ideas, please let me know. It will be important for us as we start to actually analyze things like NDVI or volume or greenness or other things from the experiment to be sure we have the treatment assignments correct. Very excited about finally seeing a year coming up, and looking forward to working with all of you, big team, to see this through to its final stages of analysis, at least for the drone footage in its first year. Take care, everyone. I'm off to Finland next week, but we'll be back after that, and we'll follow up with what's been going on here. Take care, everyone.